There we go. Free for all. Everybody can come join. Everybody can come and join. Oh man, just came from the gym. Started lifting some weights again. I got inspired by Cameron D. I'm like, man, I'm 41, man. I got to get back in. Because I used to be a big guy. I used to work out. And I'm like, I got to get back into a gym. So I spent like an hour and a half working out. The first day, it's kind of hard with the mask, holding the mask. You know, I'm trying to get used to that, breathing, you know, when you're bench pressing and all that. But slowly but surely I'm getting back into it. All right, so what are we doing here? I'm gonna explain in a minute what are we doing here. Basically, you guys can choose for me to fly anywhere you want me to fly on the planet, maybe your hometown with the F-15, and we're gonna fly there. I'll take those requests. Tomorrow, most likely, we're gonna do Sky Park. Sky Park, it's a pretty cool application that goes with the Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I will talk more about Sky Park tomorrow. It's still in the early access, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. But for right now, you guys can choose anywhere on this planet you want me to go. Hopefully you guys are not having any issues. With a live stream. Just want to make sure. There's a couple of things I gotta fix here. Okay, so that's good. Fixed. Today is the 26th. Okay, so that's taken care of. We're off of Orlando coast here. And believe it or not, I'm playing on my laptop. Believe that? Who is this guy? Airplane 76. Should we pay him a visit? Is he delivering cocaine? Is he a cocaine delivery guy? We're gonna check this guy out. Airplane 746. You better comply, Airplane 746, or you're gonna be swimming with the great white shark down below. I don't know how far he is. We're gonna find out. We're gonna disrupt him. I gotta catch up to him. Airplane 5746. That's a code name for cocaine distribution from Venezuela Is that what you're doing? Taking that route? How dare you? How dare you? We're gonna catch this guy. Dude, he's far out, man. He's way out there. I will catch him. Don't worry. And he's also producing a pretty good amount of lightning. First, I need to see how far he is. How far is this guy? How far is this? This cocaina airplane. He's like in the middle of the ocean. There's another guy over there too. What are they doing? They're distributing some shit. Stolen PlayStation? That's what it is. They're scalpers, man. We're gonna stop these scalpers. These rotten scalpers. They're out there. Such a rotten name, scalpers. The kind of name that makes you want to throw up. I don't know how far he is. Airplane 5746. Jesus, how far is he? Good Lord. What is he, like an invisible airplane? I mean, where the hell is he? I don't know. Dude, I don't see nothing. Is he even there? Can't see him. Airplane 5746. Comply, please, sir. Or a lady, whoever you are, or an alien, please comply. Invisibility shit will not work here. It's very upsetting for this F-15. It could be that he's invisible. He probably chose an option that you cannot see him. That's what it is. He has decided to stay hidden so nobody can see him. Fine, airplane 5746. Fine. You want to call yourself a ghost? Fine. It's okay. We don't care. Let's go back to let's go to South America. Let's go down south. Top Gun style. Top Gun style. Yes, sir. We're gonna do this the Top Gun style. I think Goose, was it Goose or Iceman? It was Iceman and Maverick, right? I think it was Iceman. Played by Val Kilmer, right? Yeah. Alright, there's a lot of activities down there, so we're gonna go south. A lot of activities down there. Cloco, Rob, the Cetonian. We got a lot of activities, so we're gonna go down there. I'm on a patrol right now, keeping the Atlantic Ocean clear of any shady scalpers out there floating around in the sky. Do I have my icing on? Yeah, I turned the icing on. Keep it cool. I have tried this in VR, by the way. Um, and my issue with the VR, I'll be honest. I have 11 VR headsets. I got tons of VR. I know all there is to know about the VR. Believe me. One of the biggest problems with the VR right now is the on this game, the frame rate. The frame rate is just, it's not that good. And it doesn't even feel like you're flying this F-15 that can go up to, what, 5Gs? I know the F-22 can go up to 9G. So I know that it doesn't feel like you're flying 250 or even 450 knots. It doesn't feel like you're going really fast. It feels like you're going like a one propeller, small little bush. Those like what you call them, bushwhacked Cessnas. You know, like, you know, the ones that they take out in the bush and outback. You know, whatever. What they call those airplanes. You know, the outdoors, bushy airplanes. Whatever the fuck you want to call them. It feels like that. It's very choppy. It's doesn't feel smooth, and if it doesn't feel smooth, then, you know, if you don't have that constant, to me, this is what I would recommend to everyone out there who's developing the VR. The frame rate is the most important thing. Field of view, two things. I want to say this. Actually, three things. Obviously, the tracking has to be good. The tracking has to be top-notch. Number two, field of vision has to be much wider and much better. And of course, to me, the most important is frame rate. Man, if that frame rate, it's not where it needs to be, if it's not 60 FPS, it kills the whole virtual reality experience for me. It's not the same. It's not a VR anymore. Okay? 27 frames per second with this thing. I don't care that you are using HP reverb and you have that high resolution. It doesn't matter if you have the crystal clear detail on resolution. What's the point if you're going 26 frames per second to 27 frames per second? And that's the biggest issue with the VR on the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, and that's what kills the experience, at least to me. All right, so let's go to South America. Let's go to South America, maybe Brazil. Turn that off. Go down south. We'll probably pass Puerto Rico, Cuba. All right, Xbox. Thank you. Oh, I'm playing this on the Xbox? Yes. Phil Spencer sent me this secret Xbox Series X to test the flight simulator. It works fine. Could be better. Just kidding. I'm not playing this on the Xbox. Do you really think that Phil Spencer would let this guy have a Xbox Series X? Do you really think that? No. But he should. Considering I did more videos on the Xbox than Angry Joe. And no disrespect to Angry Joe, but when you look at the amount of videos I've done for the Xbox, please let me know who made more videos about the Xbox out there more than me. And all those videos are 500,000 views. They're out there. You know, from 2016 all the way to 2017. Just saying. So if you guys have any requests, if you want me to go to a specific place, let me know. And we're going to go there. I promise we're going to go there. Right now we're in the Atlantic Ocean, just east of South Florida. And then we're going to make our way down to Cuba. Gotta go south. Keep it like this. Let me get my map. I just want to make sure. See, we're in Florida. We're still in Florida. So, we'll keep it down south. I think some of these players, they choose to be invisible because they don't want people flying into them. I think, you know, there's a lot of that going around. You got a bunch of trolls jumping on the flight simulator and they like to fly into another airplane, so they stay invisible so you can't do that. I think that's probably what happened. I can't wait for you guys to get this game, get the F-15 or those other jet fighters, and you know, start flying information with me. Because I thought it would be so cool if somebody, one of you guys, would join me and fly information with me. I think that would be so cool. And it can be private, you know, it can be a private session, so no one else can bother us. They will not be able to see us, you know. And we can be flying without being hassled by anyone or harassed by anyone. That's the word I was looking for, harassed. So, but I don't know. Nobody wants to fly with me, with the F-15. I don't know why. I'm such a great pilot. Can't you see? You know, this is a very experienced pilot, man. To fly such a low altitude, to do all of this. You see, I'm a very experienced pilot. See what I just did? I just took a nosedive. Took a little taste of, like a shark. I took a little taste of that salt water. And that's it. Alright, so I think pretty soon we're gonna get closer and closer to Miami. As you can see the map, there's the map right here. We're gonna go down to South America. Or Cuba. We can go down to Cuba. Even the Key West would be fun. But Caribbean islands, you know. We can explore the Caribbean islands, and there's plenty of them. This is where the pirates, Jack Sparrow, had a lot of good times. I do have to say, the F-15 kind of reminds me of F-18. It's not exactly, obviously, F-18. I know how Sea Hornet looks. But it does have a little bit of that F-18 look-alike when you look at it from an angle. It's gonna take a while. It's like a real flight, man. You know, that's what's so great about Flight Simulator. Everything it's calculated in real. Uh, okay, I'm gonna slow down a little bit here. There's Bahamas. Bahamas are down there. We can go to Bahamas a little bit since we're here. We can pass through Bahamas. Why not? The only thing that's missing here is the carrier. Like, if we had a carrier here, like a Navy carrier, that would be awesome, dude. If we had that. Look at that wind, man. Turbulence. It's crazy. Now, on this side, what you're seeing, it's Florida. That's Florida down there. See how flat the Florida is? You don't even know that it's a land. Florida, it's so flat. Honestly, the last thing, God forbid, Florida would ever want to see, it's a tsunami. Tsunami would be devastating for Florida. That would be the most devastating thing that could ever happen to Florida. God forbid, it's a tsunami. And some scientists are saying that there will come a time where Florida will be filled with water and that will be it. But when that's gonna be, I don't know. Hopefully not in my lifetime. But I don't know. Florida, it's a very it's a fragile place when it comes to this type of things like a tsunami. But hey, look on the bright side. There's plenty of boats in Florida, so even if it's flooded with water, there's plenty of boats for you to take. There's tons of boats in Florida. But I don't know if you want to be around here. Like I said, the last thing Florida would ever want to see, it's tsunami. Because the entire state, it's flat and it's surrounded by water. East, west, south, all surrounded by water, man. And something to think about, guys, for all of you living in Florida. Not that there's any perfect place, you know. Every place has its good and bad. But I just felt like pointing that out. I feel like a Coast Guard. I feel like a U.S. Navy pilot now, just patrolling the state of Florida, making sure that there's no pirates, smugglers, shit like that. Even though that's the Coast Guard job, but Coast Guards, they work closely with Navy, right? And that's the intercoastal. And those islands here, that's where the rich people live. That's where all the wealthy people live, you know, celebrities and stuff like that. They live separated from the big cities. They like to be isolated. My internet's having a difficult time rendering all of this, because you guys do know this has to be rendered by the Azure. That's why you don't see some of the stuff here being rendered, because it's trying to keep up. Depending on the internet. See, like this part here is not rendered already. Let's move it to high instead of ultra. Because having a difficult time rendering all of this. Let's keep it on high end. I think now should be able to do it a little bit better. Let's go back. Let's resume. Keep it at high end. See, now it's better. I guess keeping it at high end is reasonable instead of ultra. Ultra, it's really if you like got everything top notch. But even high end, it's still. I'm gonna slow down a little bit, man. I don't think my internet right now, it's having a little bit of hiccups. I need to slow down. Yeah, definitely. Definitely some hiccups. I think this is where Tiger Woods played Jupiter. And there's the Peanut Island. Peanut Island, that's where President Kennedy used to have a meeting with his military advisors during the Cuban crisis. Missiles and all that. Yeah, my internet is taking a dump. It's not rendering proper. Yeah, my internet is just taking too much dump. Oh yeah, man, this is bad. Because you guys know that this has nothing to do with your graphics card. A lot of people say, I have a 3080, I have a 3090, you know, I got a very powerful PC. What's the problem? Well, it's not your PC, it's not your GPU, it's not your CPU, it's not your memory. It's just that the Azure and your data that's being provided by Your internet service provider, they're not giving you that enough data, because this thing eats a lot of data. That's how you get all of this stuff rendered. It's through the Azure data center by your internet service provider. It's got to give you that unlimited data. But for some reason right now, I'm not getting that data. Look at this. It's not loading the way it should be. And they tell you got unlimited data. Nah. They all lie. They lie. Of course they don't lie. Why would they lie? Jesus Christ. Why would anyone lie? Why? Come on, man. People are honest people. Corporation companies are so honest. Why would they be dishonest? I'm okay, man. I've been working out a little bit. You know, first day working out, man, is the worst. Bench pressing that. I went all the way. 200 pounds, 250 pounds bench pressing. I had somebody spot me. You know, someone was spotting me. Some big black guy came in. I said, hey, man, would you mind spotting me? And I haven't been working out in a long time. And now all of a sudden, I start bench pressing. And this guy really helped me out, man. Like, trying to get to that last rep. My biggest problem is wearing that mask. You know, it's so difficult to breathe, man. Especially when you are bench pressing a large amount of weight, and you know, you're breathing heavily, and the rules are you got to keep the mask on at all time. And if they catch you without a mask, they kick you out. Like your membership, it's gone. And it's just so difficult, man, to that's why I need to build my own gym. I need to build my own I gotta figure that out, man. Go down the basement, build my own gym. I already got a bicycle where I can run, but that's for the cardio. That's just for losing weight. I want to build some muscle. So yeah, I cannot go to these gyms, man, because you know, I can't listen, man. I can't work out, Cameron, with that mask on, dude, because I gotta be able to breathe. You know, lifting all that weight, I gotta be able to breathe. You know, if I can't catch that breath properly, dude, my equilibrium all fucked up. You know, I gotta breathe properly so I can keep the momentum, and this wearing a mask just doesn't do it for me, man. That's why a lot of people I don't think they want to even go to gym anymore. Everyone's building their own gym because it's so difficult, man. It is so difficult to and you know this better than anybody, Cameron. I don't know how you do it with the mask. I've seen you with the mask, but man, I just can't go to these gyms. It's just too many rules, and you know, they keep watching you with the cameras. Do you have your mask on? Did you clean? And I can't do it, man. So I gotta build my own gym. Gotta get my own equipment, and do it from there. You know, because it's becoming ridiculous. Just this COVID-19 really it's a gym killer. The COVID-19, it's a fitness killer. It really is. That's one of the worst things that came out of this COVID-19 is the, you know, working out routines and all that, you know. So how you been, bro? How you doing? My internet here is just taking a dump, man. Let's go to, I don't know. Let's check my data. I think something's wrong with my internet. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know what else to do here. Eats so much fucking data. I don't know what the deal is. They're drinking all my data. And they say unlimited data. Unlimited data, my ass. Look at this. They're giving me like what? 20 megabits per hour or some shit? This is terrible. And they say, oh, you got unlimited data. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mr. 4K. You got unlimited data. Yeah, this doesn't look like unlimited data. This looks like feed me with a half a spoon kind of a data. Let's turn the data off. Let me see something. You know what, man? Let me let's see. I just want to test something here. This is pissing me off, man. This fucking thing's pissing me off. This live stream, it's already going down to hell. Let me see. Let me turn this off. Turn everything off. Off, 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 off. Kiss my ass. Let's see. Let's see what the fuck's going on here. I just want to make sure if my internet's fucking up. If not, that's it. I'm done. Oh, you're doing well? Well, that's great to hear, man. All right, let's see. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Everything's better when you don't have the freaking data turned on. It looks like shit, but yeah. Of course. I knew it. Oh, Mr. 4K, we'll give you unlimited data. Don't worry, Mr. 4K. You know what? Or maybe it's the Microsoft. You know what? I miss Steve Jobs. I really miss Steve Jobs. And this is yet another reason why I'll just say it publicly, I fucking hate Microsoft. I really, really righteously fucking hate Microsoft. Everything they do, it's sloppy. Everything they fucking do fucking sucks. Everything. Their Windows sucks. Their fucking equipment sucks. Everything they make fucking sucks. And above all, their fucking politics sucks. I really hate fucking Microsoft. I really fucking do. You know, they like to beat themselves in the chest. Data center, the Azure, the Azure. Fuck you, Phil Spencer. And fuck your data center. Can I laugh in your fucking face? You spent $10 billion. $10 billion on these goddamn servers. Can't even render a fucking state of Florida properly. You know, they like to beat themselves in the chest. You know, Microsoft this. Steve Jobs was right. Steve Jobs was fucking right. I miss Steve Jobs. I miss him dearly. Steve Jobs was the greatest. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck Bill Gates. Steve Jobs was the fucking legend. He was the legend. Steve Jobs was the legend. The legend. Fuck Bill Gates and his fucking vaccines and his fucking politics and Microsoft and their fucking politics and, you know. Steve Jobs knew exactly how to make stuff and how to advance technology. Everybody followed in his footsteps. Everybody followed in his footsteps. From the MP3 player to the first iPhone, people were laughing in his face. No one's going to buy a phone where you have a screen. And they said, the tablet will never replace a computer or a laptop. And guess what? Tablets have totally fucking replaced laptops. Everyone's carrying a fucking tablet. And everybody's carrying a smartphone. Come on, man. Steve Jobs was the greatest innovator. It really sucks that he died. It really fucking sucks that that guy died. He had balls. He wasn't afraid to say what's on his mind. And he definitely wasn't fucking intimidated by anybody. And he wasn't afraid to take a risk. Above all, he was not afraid to take a fucking risk. To push the envelope. He was the greatest. Steve Jobs. We lost the greatest. We have a bunch of assholes running around right now. A bunch of fucking prima donnas. He was the greatest. He was the greatest. I miss Steve Jobs dearly. And he was right about Microsoft. They always want to play it safe. They don't want to take any risk. They want to play everything safe. They never want to push the envelope. They always want to play it fucking safe. That's why they never invent anything. That's why they never push the envelope. Because they want to play it safe. Apple, Steve... I mean, right now, Tim Cook, he's just another a-hole running around trying to keep the company intact, making some bullshit deals with these groups of people and those groups of people overseas, making deals with those other countries. That's it. He's just looking how to make money. But does he actually do anything to innovate? No. Tim Cook hasn't innovated a goddamn fucking thing since Steve Jobs passed away. He hasn't innovated a fucking thing. Steve Jobs was the original pioneer. He was the original pioneer. All these other assholes, they can go fuck themselves. Steve Jobs was the best. The best. The best innovator in technology. Modern technology. I mean, in today's electronics technology. So that's the way I feel about Steve Jobs. Look at this. Microsoft crap. Can't even worth a video game worth the shit. They can't even do that. Can't even make a fucking... It's been 10 fucking years. 10 goddamn years. They can't make one game worth the shit. Make at least one fucking game, Phil Spencer. One! One fucking game! One! At least make one fucking game worth the shit. Get the fuck out of here, Microsoft. Can't even make one fucking game worth the shit. Milking that Halo, milking that Gears, and milking that fucking Forza. Can't make one game original that's worth the fucking shit in 10 fucking years. 10 fucking years. Almost 10 fucking years. Since 2012. Can't make one original game worth the fucking shit. Fucking Microsoft. Fucking Xbox. One! Just fucking one. One. Just one fucking game. That's it. One AAA blockbuster game. Just one. Can't even make that. Look at his data fucking center. Let us connect to a fucking data center. Supposed to be the best. $10 billion? The Azure? More like ass sure. Data fucking center. Look at this. Takes forever to render. Come on, man. What are they using? A dial-up? They're using a dial-up? Really? Fucking dial-up? I'm just gonna land here. I don't care. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, come on. The plane bounced it off. It just bounced. It just bounced off. Come on, man. I know I got unlimited data. I know I have unlimited data. I check. I can check, actually. I can go and check that I have unlimited data. I know I do. But the Azure data center server, supposed to be the fucking best, it's taking a dump. The world should be rendered at 10 gigabytes a fucking hour. The world should be rendered like fucking that. Not like a dial-up. I'm going 450 knots, and everything's being rendered at dial-up. Dial-up rendering. Dial-up. And I know it's not my Ethernet. I got freaking 5 gigahertz router from Linksys. I got my Ethernet cable directly connected to my computer. I know it's not me. I know it's them. I know the Azure, man, it's just like, you know, it just pisses. That's the thing about Microsoft, man. That's why Microsoft pisses me off, man. People say, why can't you love I can't. I'm not saying Sony's getting any better either. Looking at the state of play, they look really terrible as well. Both companies are taking a dump. it seems. But Microsoft, Sony has nothing left to prove. Sony has been proving in the past 2 decades, 2.5 decades, almost 3 decades, they have proven themselves that they're capable of innovating the new stuff, the new games, the originality. Sony has already proved that. Sony has nothing left to prove. Microsoft, on the other hand, always 20 steps behind. Always behind the curve. Way far out in the fucking distance. Always behind the fucking curve. Remember Zune? That little stupid piece of shit Zune? The Zune MP3 player? What a fucking joke that was. Steve Jobs was laughing at Bill Gates' face. I said, drop that fucking product right now. Drop that embarrassment. That fucking embarrassment called Zune. Drop that shit in the fucking trash right the fuck now. Couldn't even hold a glass of water to the MP3 player that Steve Jobs had created with Apple. Couldn't even hold not even put the water inside the fucking glass, let alone hold the glass of fucking water. MP3 player, Zune. And their Windows mixed reality, it's not even worth the shit. Always having issues, problems with the tracking, it's not working properly. While the Steam, it's kicking their ass. While the Oculus, Facebook, it's kicking their ass. And they still have Xbox with no fucking VR. While PlayStation, going on to their 5th anniversary, almost a 5th anniversary. No, I'm sorry, the 4th anniversary. The 4th anniversary of PlayStation VR. The 4th anniversary of PlayStation VR. Very successful console VR. That's the only VR available on console. I could do this all day long. For all you Xbox fanboys, I could do this every day. I can embarrass your Messiah. I can embarrass your company all day long. That kind of, forget the can of worms. I've got fucking reservoir of shit to unlock, to embarrass the Microsoft and their fucking embarrassment with the Windows XP embarrassment and all the other previous Windows and the Windows 10, another embarrassment. Nothing but problems and issues. Not compatible with this, not compatible with that. Can run this, can run that. Update this, update that. Frame network needs to be updated every freaking day. I can go down a list of why I don't like Microsoft. Why I hate Microsoft. Go down the fucking list. Microsoft shit. Yeah, here in America is different. When it comes to the gyms here, man, they're so strict. They have such strict rules, and my only option is just building my own gym in the basement, getting some set of free weights and a bar where I can do some bench press. And then I already got a bicycle, so I can run on a bicycle. I can do that. But going to the gym with the mask, it's just out of the question. It's just out of the question for me, Cameron. Let's see, what else can I go? Where else can I go here? Where can I go? All right, let's go here. Let's go to... What is this? Let's go to Arturo Merino. Santiago International Airport. Let's choose something else. Should I go with the F-15 or should I choose something else? I don't know. What do you guys think? Nah, we'll go with the F-15. But let's try. Let's change the livery. Let's change it. Let's use different type of liveries. There we go. You know, I haven't tried this. Hold on. F-15D. I haven't tried the D yet. Let's try the D. No, that's the C. All right, let's go. I mean, this COVID is gonna become normal, man. People will never gonna listen. The life we knew, it's never gonna be the same. Okay, the life that we used to know, it's never gonna be the same because no one's gonna trust anybody. Everyone's gonna be paranoid. Oh, does this guy have a corona? Does this guy have something, a new virus? So you're always gonna be forced to wear some kind of stupid ass mask. You're always gonna be forced to wear a mask, no matter what. I don't think it's ever gonna change, because of the paranoia of this virus. It's going to be embedded into our lives, especially into our children. Our children's going to grow up having that fear of that boogeyman, COVID-19. You know? It's just going to be a new fucking world. It's just a new world, man. It's just a new fucking world. Of restrictions, of whoring, of all kinds of fucking bullshit. You know? Scalpers, whoring. I can go down the fucking list. All right, let's see if the Azure is working right now. This is F-15D. What's the difference? Well, it does look different, actually. It does look slightly different. You see, it's arranged differently now. So it does look a bit different. Now, this is what people complained about. You know, they were complaining that you cannot use these buttons like a camera. But look, this weapon system, what do you need it for? You're not going to be dropping any bombs. You're not going to be taking out any targets. So, you know, I understand it's not DCS. A lot of people are trying to compare this to a DCS, but it's not DCS. DCS, it's fully functional, licensed jet fighter. And every button you can use. You can cold start the airplane. You can adjust everything. Use the weapon system, radar system, right? Communication systems, all of that. But this is not that. Flight simulator, it's about just flying around. Just flying around and enjoying the scenery. That's what flight simulator it's about. Flight simulator is not about having some kind of like jet fighter, airstrikes where you have to take out certain targets or certain airplanes. You have to take them out. No, it's not DCS. I don't know why people gotta compare DCS to the flight simulator. But I like this design. It's very nice. Let's fly this F-15D. I never flown this before. Let's go. Yeah, Cameron, that's a good news. I was happy about that, really, that he's getting involved and that he's trying to look into it. He signed the executive order to start looking right now, 100 days from now, to start looking at the what happened. Is it really a shortage due to the COVID-19 that the AMD needs to make these chips? Because these chips are being used for various different things. 7nm chips are being used for the consoles. They're being used for the Tesla cars. A lot of different things. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna look into it. But I think this will break the ice for another important subject that he should tackle, and that's scalpers. Scalpers are also a big threat to consumers. They are already a big threat to consumers. Not just for the consoles, but for everything in general. For businesses, how are you gonna run a business? How are you gonna run a business if you gotta pay 1,000% on top of the original price from some guy you don't fucking know, because you cannot find it from a manufacturer because the scalpers have bought everything. Hopefully he will pass the law that will make it illegal for these scalpers to operate in the United States. That's the only way to stop this bullshit. He needs to sign the law, pass that bill to make it illegal for scalpers to operate in North America. Basically, if you get caught using a scalper bot, you pay the fine or go to jail, or pay the fine and go to jail, or do both, depending on the judge. They should make it super fucking impossible for these assholes to do this kind of shit. That's the only way this stops. That's the fucking only way. The reason it's not stopping, the reason these pieces of shit are doing this is because there's no law. There's no law to stop them. Once you put the fucking law, you'll see how quickly you're gonna be able to buy that fucking console or them pairs of fucking Nike Airs. You'll see how quickly you'll be able to find it. But you can't fucking find it because there is no law to stop these pieces of vomits. These pieces of fucking shit. You need to sign a fucking law to stop these pieces of fucking vomits. They don't want to go to fucking jail. They don't want to go spend $10,000 bail money. They don't want to do that. So make it illegal. Make it illegal for these pieces of shit. Make it illegal for them to operate in North America. And you'll see how quickly you'll be able to buy whatever you need to fucking buy. So I'm happy that he's taking a first step. Because I think even Biden understands that this is affecting the economy. It's affecting the private sectors of business. It's affecting our industry. It's affecting Everything. So I'm glad that he's making a first step. And that's good. This is breaking the ice. As I said on my video, this is breaking the ice. This is the very first step. A very first step, a necessary step. And you guys need to write a letter to your congressman or your congresswoman. Write a letter, tell them that our consumer rights are being violated. You need to bring this up to the Congress, to the Senate, to the White House. They need to look at this because consumer rights are being violated. Because these companies like Sony and Microsoft and retailers are allowing these scumbags to use software to buy out all the stock and then sell that stock for 1,000% more than what the original price is. So, hopefully, they will sign it into law. Or they'll even think about it, maybe, just to like even look at it and say, hey, we should do something about this. We should sign this into a law to make it illegal to operate as a scumbag piece of shit scalper. And I guarantee you how quickly this fucking problem will fucking disappear. Super fucking fast will disappear. I guess we're in Argentina. Flying in Argentina, man. Looks good. Looks like Microsoft has heard me. Microsoft is what I tell you, dude, I'm fucking telling you. Microsoft is watching my channel. I'm telling you. Secretly, they're fucking watching my channel. I know it. I fucking know it. Look at this. Data center's working just fine. Nah, no problems, no issues. Everything's fine. And there's a Black Hawk passing over me. They're monitoring me right now. Microsoft, telling you. Yeah, they're monitoring me because I speak the goddamn truth. Steve Jobs was right. Steve Jobs was telling the truth. Yes, Bill Gates was his best friend, but as a best friend, Bill Gates was stubborn. He never listened to Steve Jobs. If Bill Gates listened to Steve Jobs, I'm telling you, Microsoft would have been in much better place right now. Microsoft would have been probably better than Apple. Probably better than Apple right now. If Microsoft had listened to Steve Jobs. But Bill Gates never listened to Steve Jobs. And Steve Jobs always gave Bill Gates the best advice for free. Like, for free. What was the advice? The advice was, take a fucking risk, break some fucking eggs, make an omelet, throw the chips, see where they fall, take a fucking risk, push the envelope, and let's go. But he never did that. Bill Gates never pushed the envelope. He never broke any fucking eggs to make an omelet. Let's play it safe. Let's play it safe. Playing it safe. Playing it safe won't get you anywhere. Yes, Brandon, I really hope that Joe Biden turned this into a law. Really, I really hope. This is the only way that this stops. And I said it from the beginning. It will take the government to get involved. I said it. That's why I kept telling you guys, you need to write the letter to your congresswoman or your congressman Man, you're a congressperson. There's a lot of Congress individuals, representatives from your state. Whatever district you're in, you write a letter to your congressman or your congresswoman in that district, and then you tell them, hey, this is violating our consumers' rights. I don't want to live in a country where I have to pay a 1,000% on top of something that is now worth 1,000 fucking percent of the original price from somebody I don't know. Used, paying a fucking 1,000% of the original price. Something that's fucking used. It's not even new. Because you know they open those consoles. You know they fuck around with these consoles. Why? They want you to have a broken PlayStation 5 so that way you will buy another one and another one and another one. These are scumbags. These are pieces of shit. Low-life pieces of shit. Low-life pieces of shit. Scumbags. The only way you stop these scumbags and these pieces of shit is by turning it into a fucking law. Turning it into a goddamn law. And you'll see how quickly they will disappear. And you'll see how quickly you'll be able to purchase a console. Today, I went to the Best Buy. I tried to get myself an Xbox. An Xbox Series X. The guy, what's his name? Brian something. Brian M. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. He let me know. He told me, hey, man, go ahead and it's available right now. Go see if you can get one. Anyway, I clicked. And I was in line. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. It says, good, you are in line. Stay in there. Stay in the cart. Stay in the cart. Don't go anywhere. We will let you know. I was there for 45 fucking minutes, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. They told me, don't refresh, we'll refresh it for you. And guess what? Sorry, after 45 minutes, all sold out. Now, why is that? Why did it sold out so quickly, so fucking fast? Because you are not faster than scripted bot. They're using scripted bots. And there is no law to stop them. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? Everybody listen fucking to me right fucking now. There is no law to stop these pieces of shit from using these scripted bots. And they're gonna continue to fucking use it until there is a law. They don't want to go to jail. They don't want to get tracked, pay the fine, or go to jail if it's illegal. But because there is no law to stop these pieces of shit, they're going to continue to do this shit with everything. And this is a big violation of consumers' rights. You guys got to write the letter to your congressman, to your congresswoman. This shit will not stop. A criminal will not stop robbing you if you don't put any protection in place. A criminal will continue to rob you. If there's no security, if there's no protection in place, they're not going to rob you. If you're fully armed, if you got armed guards, and if you got monitoring cameras, they're connected to the security that alerts the police department, they're not going to try to rob you there. No. They don't want to be caught in fucking camera and identified. You got to put a law. The law is the only way that keeps this world intact, is the law. So this is the only way that this bullshit stops. This is the only way. And Sony should, you know what? Both Sony and Microsoft should pay a certain penalties for allowing this to happen. I think the government should penalize Sony of North America and Microsoft of North America. They should penalize them for allowing this to happen. And they should pay a higher price for it. Putting the pressure onto them as well. Because Sony hasn't done a fucking diddly shit. Jim Ryan should step down. Should fucking step down as the piece of shit CEO that he is. And Phil Spencer should be held accountable for his bullshit lies as well. Not even mentioning scalper bots. Not once did Phil Spencer once did he say, yeah, this issue with the scalper bots, we got to do something about that. We have to work with our retailers. Not fucking once. Show me a fucking video. Where did he fucking say it? Not once did he say anything about these scalper bots. Not fucking once. He should step down as well. Yeah, your fucking messiah, Phil Spencer, should fucking step down as well. Everybody should fucking step down. Fire everybody. Time for people to grow some fucking balls, to take some actions, and hold people accountable for their fucking decisions, for their bullshit. While our consumer rights, our fucking consumer rights, are being raped, ravaged and raped, our fucking consumer rights are being raped. Pisses me off, man. Really does. Pisses me off. And I don't care about these. Listen, it's not about the consoles. I want to emphasize this very fucking clear. There's nothing for me to play on these consoles. I could give a rat's ass. I have powerful PCs, as you can see, to handle whatever I need to handle. Okay? You've seen me do an ultra wide screen. You've seen me do a virtual reality. You've seen me do a 4K videos. You know I have the power, the juice to enjoy games on a PC. Okay? I'm not missing out on anything. It's not about that. It's about the fact that I don't want to live in this new world where this shit becomes normal, where you gotta pay 1,000% on top of something that is not even worth that much. And on top of that, you buying it used from somebody you don't fucking know, for some piece of shit lowlife you don't fucking know. You're paying 1,000% on top of something that's not even worth that much. Not even a fraction of that much. It's not worth it. That's what this is about. This is about fighting for your rights as a consumer. That's what this is about. Fuck PlayStation. Fuck Xbox. This is about fighting for your fucking consumer rights. Because they're being fucking violated. And everybody just sitting around, making videos about it, talking shit. Oh, the new stock. Fuck you, new stock. What's the point? What's the point? You can't buy it. The new stock coming tomorrow. Yeah, for whom? For scalper bots? Not for you, not for fucking me. For scalper bots. New stock's coming next week. What's the point if you can't fucking buy it? What's the fucking point? You guys got to write a letter to your congressman and your congresswoman and let your voices be heard. They need to understand our pain, that our consumer rights are being violated. And I guarantee you something will be done about it. But you got to let your voices be fucking heard. I got to grab a drink. I'll be right back. Now, I don't mean to, get you guys all, intimidated the way I talk. I am upset. Obviously, I'm upset. Because I disagree with this. Okay? When something is wrong, it upsets me. Okay? It upsets me. When I see something that's wrong, I was raised a certain way. I can't just sit there on the sidelines and watch some shit happen. It bothers me. When there's an injustice, when there's some shady shit happening, I have to say something. And it bothers me. Just like that asshole that came in from Serbia started saying some unbelievably outrageous, unfucking believable racist comments. And I'm white. I'm not even black. I'm white. And it bothered me. I was fucking upset that someone can say such a hatred on my channel while my fucking moderator was sitting there not doing anything about it. When something bothers me, I have to say it. I have to say it. That's who I am. If I see something wrong on the street, don't worry. I'll do something about it. I don't give a fuck who you are. If I'm on the street and I see you doing something wrong to somebody, and you're bullying that person, or you're doing something to that person, my message to you, you just pray to God that I'm not there. I cannot sit on the sidelines and watch injustice and watch bullshit. That's not how I was raised in Bosnia. The way I was raised in Bosnia is everyone's held accountable for their fucking bullshit actions. As an individuals, hold accountable. So, when it comes to scalpering, when there's bullshit, it bothers me. Because it's wrong. It's wrong. Sony, it's wrong for allowing it. Retailers are wrong for allowing it. And Microsoft, it's wrong for allowing it as well. They could have done so much since last year about this issue, about this problem. They could have contacted the government. They could have asked them to pass the law to make this illegal. They could have done so many different things. But they didn't. What does that tell you if these retailers, if these corporations, if they choose not to do that? If they're making some bullshit excuse that there's an AMD shortage of 7nm chips. Yeah, there's a shortage of these chips, but we can send a rover to Mars. Yeah. I don't buy that bullshit excuse, and this is why the Biden is not buying into that excuse either. He believes something else is going on. That's why he's doing the investigation, to see what kind of foul play, what kind of shady business has been going on within AMD, Microsoft, Sony, and all the other manufacturers, third-party manufacturers. And that's why I'm happy that he's taking a first step to break this ice. It's the good first step of breaking that ice. But I get angry because when I see something wrong, it bothers me. It's just the way I am. It fucking bothers me. So if you meet me on the street, I hope you're a good guy, and I hope you're not doing anything shady, because I will approach you and I will put you in your place if you're doing something shady. I'm that kind of a person. does not tolerate any kind of bullshit anywhere. So when I see this bullshit with scalpers, that's wrong. And you know it's wrong. So it bothers me. And I will not buy it 1,000% on top of the original price for some scumbag whom I fucking hate. I would rather eat my own fucking shit and choke on my own fucking shit than to do that. Do you understand? So let's move on. How many YouTubers out there are going to talk like this? None. Do you know why? Because they only care about the money. They're a bunch of whores. Money whores. They don't give a fuck about you or about what's good for society. These are the money whore, selfish money whores. Only looking to make this for themselves. For them fucking greedy selves. But what these motherfuckers don't understand, all these selfish YouTubers and all these assholes making this bullshit money, what they don't understand is, even if you don't believe in this, I believe in it. You guys can choose not to believe in it. Inheriting a bad karma. Inheriting a bad karma is the worst fucking curse you can have. And I've seen it. I've seen it fucking happen all the time. Do you know what the problem is with the karma? It takes a long time, but eventually it makes a full circle and it comes back and it bites you in the ass. But you don't know when. Usually when everything's hunky-dory and just out of nowhere it hits you. So that's the only thing I'm afraid of in my life is the fucking karma. And I never fucked anybody over. Okay? Never fucked anybody over. Never. People whom I blocked, they're blocked for a reason. They're blocked for a reason. But they're not going to tell you why they're fucking blocked. Because they're not man enough to tell you the truth. Okay? I have no problem telling the truth. And when I needed to apologize to somebody, I was the first one to apologize when I fucked up. But I will never apologize for something that is not my fault. So for all you motherfuckers out there throwing that bullshit about me, maybe you should go ahead and talk to me live on Skype, Google, or whatever the fuck is that you have. Talk to me live and say what you gotta fucking say while I'm present. And debate me while I'm fucking present to see what you can do. Anyway, let's move on. All right, so we're in Argentina. It looks like data center's working just fine. All of a sudden, data center, the Azure data center, it's fixed. It's fixed. But it took me to be fucking outraged to tell that I hate Microsoft, which I do. I hate Microsoft for this shit to be fixed. Well, see, Cameron, that's another problem. That shows you that the retailers are doing this on purpose. The state and government, federal government and state should penalize these retailers because they're operating the business in a state and a federal land. The state and a federal land, they're operating their business and they're doing this kind of shit, and they should be penalized. Oh, if I was the president of the United States, within a fucking week, within 5 days, fuck 7 days, within 5 days, this thing would be fucking taken care of. Taken care of. If I was in charge. But hey, at least the first ice has been broken, and I'm so glad that Joe Biden has taken the first step to investigate this, to see how far the smell test goes. Never. And here's the problem. Here's the problem. Brandon, you can't even buy these bundles. Even at $750, you can't buy them. Do you know why? Even at $800, even at $800, you cannot buy these bundles. Do you know why? Scripted bots. Scripted bots. That's why. Scripted bots. That's why you cannot buy it. You know what? I would buy a bundle for $750 to have an extra controller, to have an extra 2 games that I maybe like or whatever. I would mind, because you're buying it from a retailer. You can return it if it doesn't work. You can get a warranty, so you don't have to worry about it. But you cannot even buy that. See, this is why this is so violating the consumer's rights. You can't even buy $1,000 bundle because you're not faster. You are not faster than a scripted bot. Do you understand that? You are not fucking faster than a scripted bot. You can't buy those pair of Nike Airs. Do you know why you cannot buy them? Because you're not faster than a scripted bot. You're not faster than a scripted bot. That's why. We're somewhere in South America. Way down there. Deep, deep. Let me see. Maybe I can get this a little bit better. High and ultra. I want to crank this up a little bit. Oh yeah. Hold on. Super sampling's too much. We're gonna move that. Um, Days Gone, it's awesome, Cameron. It's a really nice story. It's a very engaging story. Uh, it has a really good character development. It's not The Last of Us. It's really about these two bikers, and they're presented with the challenges that they had with their previous life, and now their life that they're living as the bikers. Now they're encountering this new uh, problem. Obviously, the zombie outbreaks pandemic, right? They don't call them zombies; they call them something else. But now their life has changed totally, you know, and they reflect on their previous life about their loved ones and people they knew, and how this has changed their livelihoods. And it's really a great character development survival game. And I think you're really gonna enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I think you're gonna enjoy it thoroughly. Um, and the graphics are amazing. Uh, Graphics are really good. So definitely go and pick that up, man. Um, Especially at 50%. What was it? 50% off? Yeah, bro. Pick it up. For sure. the cockpit is so different on the F-15D than it is on the E. I just realized that. How different the cockpit is on the F-15E. No, 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 no. My God, I almost crashed. Almost. Oh, come on. Oh, GT Sport? Oh my God. I gotta play some GT Sport later on. I gotta set it up, man. We're gonna play some GT Sport later on. For sure. There's an airport over there. Oh, come on! What the? Come on! You kidding me? Oh, I already played Final Fantasy Remake. I already did that. Plus, I played the original Final Fantasy VII, Cameron. So I already done that. Um, Unless you're talking about like some kind of an add-on, but I played the remake. Um, I had a lot of fun playing it. Well, there you go. It's the best I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the Gran Turismo Sport later on, guys. We're gonna do that. I haven't played that in a while. We're gonna do that. Cause I wanna. Maybe you can join me, Cameron. Maybe you can jump into a multiplayer with me. We can just kind of drive around and have a little fun. We can go and try different cars, different tracks, and you know. All right, so I'll catch you guys later. I'll be back.